Hi, my name is Vance McCarthy and welcome to Beatty Floors. One of the things that I've been asked to do is provide some sort of documentary on why choose Beatty Floors. And it's been one of those things that actually I've always been able to rattle off the tongue, but I think it's probably important to document it. So typically if a job is tricky or if it's high needs for speed and velocity and management, those are the kind of jobs that I think are best suited for our company. We've got a great infrastructure in place, from purchasing to dispatching to managing our warehouse and trucks. We have 6 trucks that service our jobs that we're involved in. There's a lot of things that I know that we certainly outshine our competitors in certain areas. So if you've got a tricky project that is full of details and a fussy customer, I would highly encourage the use of Beatty Floors. So we have a large, very skilled labor force that are all hourly paid, that have gone through the apprenticeship training in various levels. It's a 4-year course that gets them up to the journeyman rates. They're incredibly dedicated to our shop. They've got a great long-term history of working here in most cases, and their attention to detail is really something that I think would be beneficial to your projects. So we do occupied office carpet replacement business, which is a very tricky project where people go home, hopefully to have a restful sleep. Our guys are in the office, maneuvering furniture, lifting furniture with hydraulics, very sensitively accurate equipment, and removing the carpet and placing new in place, making sure that everything is back in order for them to continue their work the next day. This is something very special that we do, and on our website you can actually go through the details on a video that we produced back in 2012. We have hard surface detailing, and when you see a luxury vinyl product or somebody that hasn't done a proper job in preparing the floor, it just basically surfaces right through and you see it on the finished product. We're very fussy when it comes to making sure that the hard surface project is done right and that we do prepare the floor to be up to the maximum potential for a perfect installation. Whether it's a vinyl plank or a sheet good, our guys are trained to put the product down with the correct methods so that you've got a long-term satisfied customer. Often projects go through delays, and this is something that is probably more prevalent now that we're into the 220s versus maybe 2000s, because there's a lot of condensed scheduling that is done that is so it's so important that people ahead of us meet their requirements, and quite often that's not the case. So as we get down to flooring, the final finishing details, we find that there's a lot of crunch going on to get us in and out as quick as possible. We will give you the accuracy you need to know when we're going to complete. We will show up on time 100% of the time, and we will do good work. What's really cool is we're going to take away the garbage at the end of the shift, because we got 6 trucks on the road that are out doing garbage collections at the end of the day. So we also have a Beatty Hard Surfaces division, which is a division that we started a year ago. That division is covering things like ceramic tile, polished concrete, epoxy coatings. It's getting a lot of traction out there, and it's getting traction from our customers, which is really wonderful. They've always enjoyed the service on the carpet and resilient, and they know that they're going to get that from our specialty division as well. And I think that you're going to find working with Don Berletic to be a wonderful addition to our team, very detail oriented, and he makes sure that people's expectations are met. And that's something that's very common in this industry, is not enough discussion on expectations. So we're going to cover that beautifully for you. So we never start a project until we've detailed it. We've been to site, we know what kind of conditions there are. Number one is getting our product into the building, up the elevators and through, which most buildings have very strict elevator times. So that, we're going to cover that and make sure that you're not going to be exposed to a tardy delivery with arguments going on with the building engineering. Things like conditions of the subfloor and what needs to be done to make before we actually start the installation. In summary, the level of service that we're going to provide at Beatty Floors to complete your work is going to be excessively better than what the industry has been matching. And because of this, repeat clients are telling that we do things right, and that's what we intend to do for you.